This video goes out to the dads out there that are like me. They're a little bit on the older side. But the kids, they're not in kindy or primary anymore. They're not even in high school. They're moving on. So for the last 18 years or so, you, like me, have probably done one thing. You've probably sat on the sidelines. You've probably not put yourself first. And that's not an unselfish thing. I actually think that's quite of a selfish thing, because the reality is now, for me, for example, in my 50s, I'm 55, my youngest is about to head off to college to the US to start his 4 years of becoming a young man. Not that he isn't one already, but it's a new way of doing things. My eldest, she's graduated. She's now moved on. She's starting her own career. So the thing is this, there's a lot of talk today around in social media about as we get older that we need to put ourselves first. We need to start rebuilding or maintaining the muscle that we have. And I like to use that term midlife muscle. So here's what I want to do if you're a dad that sort of fits that bill and you have been put yourselves on the sidelines and it's time for you to get off. It's time for you to be a little bit selfish and accept that and own that and get back to putting yourself number one, because there's nothing worse than going into your 40s and 50s and 60s and just simply not being capable of just doing the things that you want to do. It's great. You've spent all this time, you've saved the money up, you put the college fund together, you've paid the mortgage off, and you've got the money. But if you can't get out and explore life, like I'm doing with the dogs today, then that money's just going to go to someone else to help you wipe your bottom, tie your shoelaces, tuck you into bed. Now, you may have another half, a spouse, a partner, and they're also too, there's someone like you who have probably done the same thing. So for both of you, but more importantly for the dads, because at the end of the day, that's what I am. I want to offer you the opportunity to join me in the September 2024 and do a little bit of a challenge. So I'm going to call this challenge Getting Off the Sidelines. Yep, exactly just that. I want you to get off the sidelines. I want you to get back at putting yourself at number one. Now, there's a few pillars that I like to do in my coaching practice. One of them is getting stronger, because the getting stronger thing helps towards the muscle thing. The adding the muscle back thing helps towards the metabolism thing, because for a lot of us, it's tanked. And then forget about the testosterone and all those other things that simply just happen as a result of us getting older. I want to simply help you get yourself started. I want you to get off of the sidelines. And then maybe like me and some of my clients, you'll embrace a lifestyle where you can get back to that. You can, as we say, we can regain the lost athleticism. We can regain the strength. We can get our better sleep. Yeah, we can still enjoy our food, but we know that the food that we're going to eat is going to do something for us, rather than just getting by the by. So below, somewhere on this video, you'll see a link to a Facebook group, and I'm going to rename that Facebook group Off the Sidelines. Simple as that. I've got a whole stack of stuff in there over the last 18 months to 2 years that I've been blabbering on about and talking about building muscle. It's there for you. It's free. There are some workouts in there. There's some talk about nutrition. There's some talk about all these pillars that I like to do: nutrition, strength, movement, sleep, becoming a good mentor, particularly to my youngest son, because I think that that is sadly lacking in today's modern society. So if that's you, I want to invite you to come and join me. Me, not necessarily out for a walk, but me getting off the sidelines. We're going to start 1st of September. It's a good month, because any other month would be a good month, Dom. You're just rabbiting on now. But simply click on the link below, join the group. I need you to introduce yourself. I need you to let me know that you've seen this video. And this video is going to also be inside the group, so you can maybe just comment on that too. I want you to get off the sidelines. I want you to get strong. I want you to get back into life, build a bit of midlife muscle. And as we say, the term is live longer and stronger. So, join me, Kira. May is behind me somewhere. There she is. And let's get back into putting ourselves at number one. So if that's you, please like this, comment below, share it with a friend. But at the end of the day, I want you to simply do one thing. I want you to get off the sidelines. Start putting yourself first And maybe then all that money that we've spent all these years working towards to save up and pay the mortgage off and etc., won't go to some nursing home to simply help you wipe yourself, dress yourself, and otherwise tuck yourself in the next 5, 10, 15 years. I do want to be that 60-year-old. It's only 5 years for me. 65, 70-year-old, maybe even 80-year-old by the time that my kids decide to have their kids, and be the granddad that simply can do one thing, and then to get down on the floor and play with the grandkids and not be a broken bucket or a POS sitting back on the sidelines. My name is Dom. Come along.